Ulm University is strongly focused on three areas: languages, communication and new media, and tourism and the art. Over the past 20 years, Ulm has invested a lot in research and education on tourism and hospitality. We were the first university in Italy to offer a bachelor in tourism. We launched the first university master's degree in hospitality and tourism entirely in English, and also the first master's degree with an international hospitality school in 2016. Ulm has a unique position in international education on tourism and hospitality, based on first, a multidisciplinary approach that combines management, geography, anthropology, and art and culture, all essential to understanding tourism, but also a vision of tourism as a key driver for the development of other sectors: food and wine, fashion, design, the creative industries, and especially made in Italy. And these qualities are so highly appreciated by leading companies and institutions that they have become Ulm's partner in several research and educational projects. And students, the participation of students in these same projects adds real-world value to their study program. Three features make the Master in Hospitality and Tourism Management an exciting place to specialize in tourism management. First, the close collaboration with companies in the sector. Second, the international experience for our students. And third, an interactive learning approach. Let's take a closer look at these features. The collaboration with companies is crucial to identifying their needs and the key area of specialization for students. Tourism and hospitality are both evolving rapidly, and Ulm works with major companies in the sector to design programs in line with their business expectations and to train sought-after professionals difficult to find in the job market.
The international experience is essential to train skilled professionals in an ever-changing tourism and travel scenario. Our program is developed over 2 years. The first year takes place at Ulm University in Milan, where the international faculty, together with students with different national backgrounds, set up the basis for understanding tourism and hospitality management. By the end of the first year, each student chooses their own path towards specialization for the second year. At the moment, HTM offers 2 dual degree programs to choose from, one concerning hospitality and tourism management, and the other one about sustainable destination management. And of course, plenty of opportunity to study or work abroad in partner universities or companies. The dual degree in hospitality and tourism management, the first one, takes place at the University of Central Florida in Orlando, US, with students earning an Italian degree laurea magistrale from Ulm and an American degree, so-called Master of Science, from University of Central Florida. In addition to that, students have the possibility of staying in the US after their graduation for 1 year of work with a specific visa. Alternatively, students can choose the Sustainable Destination Management and Communication path, which is a specialization track they can cover either in Milan or partly in Milan and partly in Oulu in Finland, with the advantage of earning, of course, even in this case, a dual degree. This means that besides the Italian laurea magistrale, again, they can obtain a Master of Science from the University of Oulu. The partnership with this university is of special value because of the advanced policies and implementation practices in sustainable tourism that northern environments do have. Finally, the third track takes place entirely in Milan, with a focus on digital technologies and data for tourism and creative industries. Students will gain skills in exploiting the potential of new digital technologies, artificial intelligence, big data for the innovation of the hospitality sector, the customer experience, and of course, to enhance business performance. In all paths, students can further gain international experience with a period abroad that can be either for study, for internship, or for research if they develop their master's thesis with partner universities. At this point, let me leave the floor to professors and particularly to students to give you more details and more insights about the HTM experience, and I hope to welcome you at Ulm in the next academic year.
For the second year, I chose the path in digital technologies and data for tourism and creative industry because I'm very passionate of digital technologies, IT, and I think that data nowadays are fundamental for every strategy and every real focus on the market, and that could be very useful to know something more and something practical, tailor-made on the tourism market.
The main themes of the course are related to sustainable development and sustainability in tourist development context. We focus on the idea of sustainability and sustainable tourism, followed by discussions and examples on tourism impacts. The course continues by focusing on the limits to growth and how to govern and manage tourism in various scales and locations in both Global South and Global North. Furthermore, we'll discuss the idea of sustainable development goals and how tourists could contribute to different sustainable development goals by 2030. Furthermore, we'll discuss the key challenges, including the relationship between global tourism and climate change. Finally, we conclude by thinking the future of tourism and how to govern the growth and development of tourism in a way that it would serve the sustainable development needs.
But why did I particularly choose the university? I like the vibe. Foremost before everything, I like the vibe, I like the staff, I must admit that. They were immense help when I was in the application process. And I saw myself in tourism anyway, so it was the best option possible, of course. When it comes to the courses that I've enjoyed over these 2 very important for my life years, I would primarily put the most important ones, where we studied marketing strategies, and the one with aspect to sustainable development. We all know it's a huge deal today, the sustainable development thing, and the strategies regarding that are important, especially for our studies.
So territorial marketing and hospitality marketing are one within the other. So within, as far as territorial, you are talking about a destination or place, country, area. Hospitality marketing is what you do within that area, so restaurants, hotels, the services provided. And so tools at the bottom of it all are the same. You still have to use all those topics that I just mentioned before in order to market either hospitality or territorial marketing to the consumer.
I decided to study in the United States because it was always a dream of mine, and because the Rosen College is the first ranking hospitality school in the United States. So going up from there, I hoped I would get a good job and a good education. One of the best courses that I've done in the United States at Rosen College was the capstone course, Strategic Issues in the Hospitality and Tourism Industry. And it was definitely a very challenging course. We had 2 projects and a personal paper to write, but we also had many field trips and company visits, and we had also guest speakers coming in to tell us about their experience in the industry.
So with this focus on competencies, we help students to get really ready for the labor market. At the same time, focusing on a specific kind of competencies, namely the social skills, we want them to be ready to manage relations inside the organization. So we think that providing our students with this set of social skills is one of the key differences in the training that we offer them.
I hope you gained a first overview and you got inspired by the many features of this International Masters program, and I'm more than happy to respond to your questions in the upcoming days and weeks if you had some. Thank you so much for listening.